Day 2 of the NFL Combine features a couple quarterbacks that you may know of. I don't know why they added RG3 without a physical slot. It's just a lot of weird things that are going on, but pretty much we're going to talk about the major showcases, all right? So we're going to get into that. I'm going to tell you guys why some of the players may work for you, why some of them won't. But ultimately, like I said, depending on the type of team that you've put together, it may apply to you, it may not. But overall, I'm going to give you the insight into the way that the game plays now with the patch, which players would benefit you the most right after this. All right, so we are back, and we're going to start off. What we're going to do is, because OBJ, Marcus Mariota, they had Desean Jackson and Vernon Davis. Those are the 97s, all right? Now, I did tell you that bum RG3 is in the game. I don't know when they released him, but he's a lower overall, so we're not going to really worry about him. If that's something that you wanted to do for whatever reason, you go ahead and do it. But again, he cannot get a physical chem slot, so I would avoid it. Let's go. We're just going to go by 97. And then we're going to go combine. And then we're just going to go by, that just makes it easier for everybody else. So let's do that. All right, let's go combine. And then we're going to go, what do they have there? Okay, so Marcus Mariota is up here. So we'll start with Marcus Mariota. Now, depending on what you're looking for with Marcus Mariota, I don't know if this, other than you having a theme team with the Titans, I don't know how much this guy benefits you. Let me explain to you why, right? The throw power is relatively low, so if you're looking to get, deep passes off, whatever you're trying to do, if you're trying to get the ball down the field, it's probably not going to work out because remember, cosmetically, when they add the blue upgrades, it really doesn't give you that throw power that you think you have. That's one pointer of why I couldn't use him because I'm already struggling with this Donovan McNabb using him. Because his base throw power is a 94. So he realistically can't get the ball down the field like Josh Allen or Patrick Mahomes. He can't do it. Even with the chems, he still can't do it. Which is why I think that throw power is heavily affected by whatever your base is. It doesn't, nothing else really comes out of it. Once he's powered up to his max, that's what he stays at. So if you were looking to throw the ball deep, that would be something that would be a deterrent to me. If you just want to run read option, which read option has been, it's been decent. He's still, Michael Vick is probably the best guy to run around with read option with, or QB power if you're into running the Panthers playbook. I would think that, Michael Vick, because he's just smaller and he's easier to fit through the gaps. This guy's a bigger quarterback, 6'4". He's going to get caught. They're going to tackle him. He's going to fumble. A lot of weird things are going to transpire when you start running around with Marcus Mariota. So if you do have a theme team, fine. Go for it. Do your thing. If you don't have a theme team and you just want to, you want a quarterback, I'm not sure that this would be your best bet, in my opinion. Now, for whatever reason, if you guys want to go after it anyway, that's your decision. I'm just giving you guys the insight because you asked me for the insight. I'm going to give you the insight into what's going on. Now, with the wide receivers, right, this is very, very interesting. Because Desean Jackson doesn't have a power-up, right? So some of you guys were asking, Gmi, does it make sense for me to go after this guy? He's a 96 speed. With John Madden coach, he would be a 97. He does have a physical chem slot, I believe. He does. So he can go to 99 easily, but he doesn't have, he's not a power-up. So you can still get the speed. It's very, very unique. Not only that, you can look over there with a spectacular catch, and some of you guys are going to be like, yo, he can catch the ball. Bro, you got a high spectacular catch. Yo, bro, he's raw. But he's not, though. When you're in the red zone in this game and you run a hitch route, you run any kind of variation of the routes where you want to high pass it, where you get the animation to just catch it, these guys, no matter what the height is, you could put out, what's that Ratatouille? You could put him out there, and he'll aggressive catch Shaquille O'Neal. But when you're in the open field and you're high point passing, these shorter receivers are no good. And I just want to continue to tell you that. I got rid of Tyreek Hill 2 months ago. I've never felt better. Because even though, Randy Moss and these guys, whatever, sometimes they don't feel as fast as Tyreek did, when I high point, they go up and get it. Calvin Johnson goes up and get it. Jerry Rice, he goes and get it. The shorter receivers just don't do it. But the smart thing about it is, well, what EA Sports did, they gave him enough speed to make sure he would get the 99, even though he doesn't have a power-up. So that's always going to be an option. OBJ. A lot of you guys have been waiting for an OBJ power-up. Well, here you go. All right? He easily goes to a 99 with his power-up, so it's not a big deal. Also, his spectacular catch is going to be chemmed to a... No, it actually would probably go to 99 with his tier when you power him up. I think that would happen. So he would be a full 99, all that stuff. Everything would be 99 all over the place. Again, in the open field, because of his height being under 6 foot, he's not gonna go and grab it, guys. Like you're gonna get animations where guys are just gonna throw up lollipops, and somebody's gonna get lucky, but it won't be consistent. It won't be that situation where it's like, yo, we could definitely get this done. I'm telling you, it's not gonna work out for you unless you keep him for the red zone. In the red zone, when you high point pass this guy with a 99 spec catch, GG's. Bruh, take the dude's mom out to dinner, be late, do whatever you want to do. But I'm going to tell you this right now. In the open field, he's not jumping for the ball. He's just like, because the ball is too high in the air. And what I'm talking about specifically, if you guys go to GmiasWorld Gaming, one word, right here on YouTube, you guys can see my full gameplays. You'll see the way I high pass against cover 2. That's specifically what I'm talking about. Beating the soft squat and beating the cover 2 cloud flat. It's like a cloud zone. It's very, very difficult to do it when you high point pass it with the corner right next to you, unless the player is bigger. Now, other factors come into play, but primarily it's height over everything, because they all drop the ball the same way, but they don't catch the ball the same way. So, for instance, Calvin Johnson is a monster, right? So what happens is he's 6'5", all right? He's kept to a 99 speed, but sometimes he doesn't feel 99. It's fine, but he's 6'5", though. So when I high point pass above the cover 2, and the dude's in a cloud zone, he's in a soft squat, whatever it is, as long as he gets a step, he's jumping for the ball. And when they have the impact, he usually comes down with it. Similar to Randy Moss. He usually comes down with it. Jerry Rice, it's a toss-up. But usually, Calvin is going to come down with the ball. OBJ won't jump the same way, or if he does jump, he'll jump short, and then you'll get an animation to where the safety is picking the ball in the cover 2, which I don't like. So that's why I wanted to make sure that I pointed that out to you guys, and you thoroughly understand why I stay from the shorter receivers, to clarify for everybody else. Because if you watch the full streams that I put up on GmiasWorld Gaming, you'll hear me talk to the viewers about it. But just to point it out for you guys that watch it here for the content and the stuff that's coming out, I want to make sure that it's very, very clear to you. The shorter receivers in the open field do not jump the same way for the high point passes. In the red zone, if the player gets to the end zone and you high point pass it, it's a, touchdown, GG, over, even with 5 to 6 guys on them. Doesn't matter. Just understand that. So I'm not saying don't get them, but know how to utilize them if you're going to be high point passing the ball. The next player is Vernon Davis. And these are only the 97s that I'm going after, because I just want to, I'm pointing about the good stuff. Like, I got time to be talking about bums. All right, so look. This guy right here, one of the interesting things about him is that he also has good spin move, and you can chem him to a 96. A lot of you psychos that have 49ers chem, he's an easy 98, whatever. If you got 40 players, go to 99. If you got 50 players, whatever you guys have. But 96 speed with a power-up, not too shabby. Some of you guys have pointed out to me several times in my stream that he also has spin move. That's really, really good. He meets the threshold. And when we put zone run on him, he's going to get another 3. So that's also very, very good. With that being said, it is ideal for all of us to understand that I would love to get this card and power him up. Not going to lie to you, I really would want to, but I'm trying to hold off for them to give me a tight end legend that's going to be an ultimate legend that's going to have similar traits. That's really what I'm holding off for. But don't be surprised if you see me jump out of nowhere and have this guy on the squad and I'm just running around like a psychopath. Don't be surprised about that. Remember also that this guy doesn't have deep route chemistry. He has the short, I believe he has a short route. The short route is pretty good. So he's 92 above there. So he can get the short route chem, but he can't get deep route because his deep route is like 86 or some stupidness like that. So it doesn't work out. Just so that you guys know that about the chemistries, he will not be able to get that. So that will affect some of the things that we can do on the outside and the numbers if we put him in at wide receiver for greater run blocking. Because obviously he has 75 run block, so that's going to be pretty good out there. But I think that he is ideal for the scheme that I run now. He's pretty good because I run the ball a lot more than I ever have. All right, so that's pretty much the breakdown of the players that are that are here. You know what I'm saying, bro? You got to be able to understand that every day they're going to be releasing, day 1, day 2, day 3. I think it's like 7 days of it. So you're going to have to be able to come here. We're going to look at it together. We're going to figure out what players are ideal. Just continue to keep in mind that I'm legend status. So I'm very, very limited to the players that I can add to my lineup while keeping my legendary chem. So it has to be a really, really good player. He has to be about that life, and he has to be ready to go in order for me to go after it. What I would also recommend is that you don't do this set to get the player, just buy the card. Because this set has not been beneficial unless you pull packs and you got leftover and you want to just do whatever. Because when you look at the prices of the 90 to 92s, you can clearly see that when you times it by the 4 or whatever you need, it's already 400K. So why would you do that plus the other stuff, you know, just for whatever, just for this play, you know, just for a 97 overall player? Just go after the player itself. But if you buy packs and you have miscellaneous stuff and you just feel like you want to get a 97 to just sell it for 500K and be done with it, feel free to do that as well. All right, so that's pretty much all the other things that have been going on. If you guys want to know about the bum players, I'll let you guys know about them really quickly. You got DJ Chark, all right, wide receiver for the Jaguars. You got Robert Griffin III. He's currently on the Ravens. We got David Njoku, Browns. We have Marquise Goodwin, San Francisco 49ers. We have Danny Vitale, Green Bay Packers. And then we have Curtis Samuel, wide receiver. He's playing for the Panthers, I believe. I think that's who he plays for. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong. And that's the other miscellaneous players that you guys can go look at, and you can go from there with that situation. So let me know what's going on with you. Are you enjoying the way that they're breaking down the combine? I surely am. I'm just looking for the right player, guys. And we're going to upgrade this team like nobody's business. And I hope you guys and girls are there to join me when we do so. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. Please feel free to go ahead, subscribe. GmiasWorld Gaming, GmiasWorld Podcast. I told you guys we recently had Ryan Hollins on. We're trying to get some more brothers on there to get it, just get the podcast up and running, getting different viewpoints of different sports. And it's always good to have actual players that have played the game or that are currently playing on a podcast. It just works out better like that. So I'm gonna see you guys and girls next time. Enjoy your day. One love.